you want to achieve this makeup look, continue watching. In this video, I have used products by various brands, but mostly the main product here is the actual Wet n Wild foundation. These foundations are amazing. I use cacao and I use mocha, and they work amazing for acne prone skin. So the whole purpose of this video is to share my tips and tricks for people who have acne prone skin that want to wear light makeup, a soft glam. So if you're interested in that, continue watching. Even if your acne is not active, it does have blemishes that are left, and we call this hyperpigmentation. So we try by all means to cover it up using our makeup, and today I am going to be using Wet n Wild foundations in color mocha and cacao or mocha, so it's up to you. Anyway, this is how the makeup came out. Flawless. So continue watching, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, okay? And share this video with people that you feel would really benefit. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, I was always scared to try Wet n Wild because it just came across as very intimidating and very expensive. So when I got to Clicks, a nearby Clicks a few months ago, and got myself this foundation, it was actually on sale. It was 100 Rand for each. So I'm going to be using mocha and cocoa, the colors. So I'm kind of excited. No, actually I'm very excited to try these out and share them with you guys, and my techniques on how to cover up hyperpigmented skin and acne prone skin. So since we are doing a makeup routine for acne prone skin and skin with hyperpigmentation, as you can see, I will be doing a lot of work on the skin. So let's get started. Guys, if you see me looking to the side of the screen, it's because I've got a mirror behind the camera, and that's what I'll be using to gauge what's going on. I'll be using glycerine to prime my skin. I've already moisturized my skin, but I'll just be doing a little bit of priming. Not forgetting the neck, because we're gonna have makeup there, and the lips. So I'll be using this NYX concealer, and I'll be putting it on the spots. I'm using a darker color because we want to cover those blemishes. Already we can see it covering the blemishes nicely over there. This is actually a Candy Girl foundation that I just use. Okay, I've moved to the light. Now that I've got that completely covered, as you can see, I'm going to be using a beauty blender. It's damp, and just blotching the spots. Now that we've done that, I am going to be putting some powder over it. It's a combination of translucent powder and some colored powder. So I just tap and go. It's a tap and go motion that I am doing here. Just getting that powder deep into the skin. I'm going to be using two colors of foundation. I'm using this color, which is a darker color. It's called mocha or mocha. Okay, this is by Wet n Wild. And then I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild color as well. It's called cocoa or cacao. I'm going to be using that on my skin, just dabbing it. I use several dots of this foundation, even under. I use more here because we don't want the neck looking so different from the face. As you can see, I've already done my eyes because the sole purpose of this video is to show you how I cover up my acne spots and not like a full face beat. Okay, put more of the lighter color of Wet n Wild foundation, cacao, cocoa, whatever you want to call it, and here too. We blend that in. As you can see, patting it down. By doing this, I'm allowing it to seep through the skin. I'm not sweeping it or buffing it in. So you could say this is a buffing motion actually, but I'd like to believe buffing is going around and around. As you can see, the difference already is so intense. Just keep blending, don't be scared. Go into the hairline as well. We don't want patches that are not covered. Just moving carefully underneath. Can you see already how much of an improvement there is? Don't be scared to blend. I always say when you're doing your makeup, you are not scared to blend. And it's so important to get good lighting as well, because before I used to do, on your ears as well, I used to do my makeup in the dark and wow, I'd get out of the house looking crazy. Can you see that? This is real life, no filter. We're still blending and it's gone deep into the skin. I've concealed my nose because I just want that to pop, and yeah, this is how it looks. We are going to be putting some concealer, lighter concealer over the spots that we can still see. And this area here, I actually, oh, that's my, you know, the dip in the, I'll just put a little bit more there. Yeah, and I'm gonna be using a different blending sponge. Just go into those areas. As you can see, the more you blend, the more it goes into your skin. Make sure it's a damp beauty blender sponge, so that it doesn't suck out all the foundation and concealer and whatnot. You can go back to our foundation, the darker one, mocha, and just blotch it on top. So basically we're doing patchwork. Go back with your pink beauty blender. This is without powder, okay? This is what my skin looks like. Generally, this area is dark. I think that's just where, you know, the chisel is. I've got a natural chisel, so if I actually lost weight, I'd be like... We're just using our highlighter to highlight and contour. We do this motion here so that your cheeks don't drop, because the lower you go, the more the cheeks are gonna drop. Okay, so we're just lifting up the face and the eye area. Don't be scared. Blend, 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 blend. And here as well. It's important to make these funny faces because then we're not creasing under the eye. And get the corner of your nose, this area here, very important, here. And then the leftover, you just put it here, whatever's left over. And this is it without any powder. Can you see? Already there's a contour at the contour. So I'm gonna go back to that dark color from Candy Girl that I just deposited into this. And then I'm gonna just put it in these areas. And right here where that chisel is. Not too much. We want it to look natural, because the thing is with having acne, you always feel the need to cover up too much. And over here as well. This is also a makeup trick for fuller faces. And then here, how we get that area looking so chiseled is actually just carving out the shadows for you. And a little bit here on our forehead. Sponge that we used earlier on, and just blend up. Some people use brushes to stipple. I just use the blender so I don't have to use too many things and end up doing it wrong. Berjabanos. Whatever you get wrong, you can always fix. But so far, so good. Now I'm gonna go into the powders. This is my favorite part. I have a couple of powders. That's all you need to know. Back at this little concoction that I have here, because I don't like the white powder when it's too white. So I just mix it with the lighter powder. This is by Essence. It's Toast 40, and then the powder mix that I use, the white one, is by Makeup Revolution. It looks dusty and crusty. Don't mind that. So I'm just going into these areas that are problematic with creasing and just using my brush. And we're on a budget. I got a set of these. I think it was 7, if I'm not mistaken, or 10 for. It was 120 from a nearby China store. So you don't need to break the bank to look good, guys. Can you see already that improvement? It's cinched in the nose, but not in a bad way. Our nose still looks natural and it still looks good. We go backwards a little bit more. I usually do a little bit of the chisel underneath my chin, just a little, because I know this is my problem area, so I don't want it to be too bright. Not too much if your acne is over here. Just the places where you want the light to come. I just go down my neck a bit, so these shadows here actually come out, and it makes my neck look like that and not like this. Okay, so this is how we are looking. How do you guys like my new background with the little pompous cross situation? I know it's a bit skew, but damn, I didn't notice it was that skew. Okay, the OCD knew. Okay, so we're looking like this with a little bit of powder. I just had to go and get some powder. 330 from Fit Me, Maybelline. And we just want that all over our face. That's about it. That's it. This is how we're looking. Sweeping away the white cast. This is also how you avoid white cast. On our brows as well, to make them look more natural. And yeah, that's about it. That's it. This is how we're looking with just that 330 Fit Me Maybelline powder. So now what we're going to be using is the Maybelline Infallible, I think. Yeah, I don't know what color this is. You can't even see anymore. But it's the one with the mirror. Okay, So we're gonna just take that, it's hitting pan, and then just put it in our brush. I love this method. It's just does so much for the nose. And we just do that here and here and here and over there, right at the tip. Make it round, and then we go into our eye look here. I did do a little bit of this earlier on, but I'm just emphasizing. Mind you guys, I haven't put any highlight on my nose, but it's already looking like this highlight. All right, so then we take the brush again and we just go in there just to get it precise. I like it looking precise. This brush and put it in there, and then go up towards our temple. And underneath our chin over here. Don't forget, we're creating those shadows to make our face look smaller. Can you see that, what this powder is doing? Up. We're moving up, we're not dropping our face. And over here. And put it over the white cast if we feel like there's a white cast. And then on our forehead. Not too much. So this is how we're looking so far. Got our lashes on, our eye look on, and yeah, our hair's looking good. And you could say this is it, you call it a day, because some people don't like putting highlight. This is highlighter from, it's called Ultra Glow from Revolution Makeup. I think I'm gonna use this color. I don't even know what color that is. And then it's a gold tint. I know gold is out now. And then a little bit on the nose. I love these palettes because you can actually use them on your eyes as well. And then just smile a bit. Can you see where the light is going? When you do this, turn to the side and you just look, and that's where you deposit it. Back to the other side, turn, and then you can see where the light hits, and you go up. I'm just looking in the mirror to see how that's looking. Can you see how the light hits? It hits different. And then right above your brow bone. Right above your brow bone. So what I'm gonna do is take some Vaseline, just put it on my lips. I had some Vaseline on earlier. We're gonna be using our well and trusted mister. I got this at a nearby China store. So I got this at a nearby China store and it was like 170 Rand. I've been wanting one of these for my acne and just cooling those irritable places down. It works amazing, and it works amazing as well as a spritzer for your makeup. You have control of what you put in here. It can be plain water. It can also be some glycerin. I'm going to be taking it, opening it up, putting a few drops of glycerin. I'm going to be putting a few drops of glycerin in there. Just a little bit, not too much. We close it up, shake it a bit, and then it starts working. Can you see? Moving it around your face. This removes that powdery finish and it gives you a bit of a glow, even though you've put quite a few powders on over it. So we're finished. We let it simmer. soak into the skin, and that's about it. That's your makeup look when you're done. I don't like putting too much stuff on there, like how can I say, like maybe bronzer, because we've already used a bit of a bronzer to chisel. And yeah, it's giving us natural. It's not giving us too chiseled. It's not giving us I'm going out and I'm blushing, I'm a blushing bride. So if we do want to put a bit of blush, you can definitely do that. And I've got something that's similar to blush. I use this Makeup Revolution, I don't know what to call this. I'm just gonna take my brush, put it on that pink color here, this color, and stipple it in. It does give a bit of definition to the face. Can you see that difference? It's just got, it's multi-dimensional. And over my nose, this is our face completed, done. So yeah, that's about it. That's what we do, and that's how it looks. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, let me just do a switch up and then let's keep it going. This is the look I had in one of my Instagram posts, and yeah, so that's somewhat how I achieved it. Although in that photo I didn't put as much on because I wasn't doing it for a video and it was an in and out type of thing. So I wore it with this necklace from Mr. Price Fashion. It was like 80 bucks for a layer of 3. I took the other one out because it was more masculine, and I got these coins. And yeah, I wore it with this scarf. My titties are small, but the scarf is smaller. If you guys want to see a try-on haul of these different clothes that I got from a nearby Chinese boutique, and I call it Chinese because the owners are Chinese, a nearby boutique, then please drop the comments down below. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share. So this is the look. I've paired it with the skirt, high-waisted it, and yeah, that's how it looks.